Hey, what is up? Today I'm gonna be reacting to Death is Too Good for You, William Afton. So yeah, let's go into it.
Is where it all started.
You have been assigned the worst job that you can possibly imagine. After countless failed attempts, a shadow organization has finally captured their targets. A collection of terrifying animatronics that appear to be alive. They have a history of committing horrific, violent acts, and you get to interview one of them. Now, aren't you lucky? As you nervously pace down the cell block, you hear one of your colleagues speaking with another one of the animatronics, Springtrap. Ever since they brought that one in, it's been giving you the creeps. You turn away, and as you continue to approach, you notice that one of the animatronics appears to be missing from their cells. You finally reach the cell of your assigned animatronic, Nightmare Bonnie. You open the door and...
Greetings, friend.
Nice.
Come in.
He's British.
Not now.
He's British. I thought they could not talk. I usually just think that they can jump scare. I played the game before. But if you want to see me play Fnaf, like, subscribe, comment which one you want me to play.
It is good to see you.
Bonnie extends his sharp, rusted claws out for a handshake.
No.
You decline.
Fine, don't shake my hand.
You're here on a mission. The higher-ups want to know how these machines have been imbued with the souls of living people. Knowledge of such a phenomenon would be an incredible scientific breakthrough, one that could benefit all of humanity. Unfortunately, Bonnie stubbornly refuses to explain how he came to be, insisting that you're better off speaking with Afton, or Springtrap as you've taken to calling him. You explain that Afton is already being interrogated by one of your peers, which seems to amuse Nightmare Bonnie.
You're awful at this, by the way. A key part of the interrogation is to threaten the victim. And I'm not feeling very threatened. You think this is frightening for me? This is frightening.
So far, this interview isn't going very well. Look, puppies, subscribe. Subscribe to Theft King for the puppies and kittens. Bonnie asks you how many of his fellow animatronics your organization has been able to bring in.
Exactly how many of us did you end up bringing in? Wow. It's almost like they let you capture them, isn't it? How strange.
You know, this thing is horrifying, and it isn't really cooperating with you, but it could be a lot worse. At least...
Okay, I just had to get a light because it is just so dark. It is just so goddamn dark. Hold up. Oh, alright. There we go. We can see better. Alright, let's keep on continuing.
He's somewhat polite.
Come on, have a closer look.
Nah, Bonnie, I'm okay.
I won't bite.
Bonnie, I've been explicitly instructed not...
What do you think I'm gonna do?
OG be like...
Now, if you excuse me, I think we're gonna have to bring this conference to an end.
Inspired by segments from Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria Simulator, The Interviewed began as a series of one-off videos depicting various Fnaf animatronics being interviewed by agents of the Gems, a shadowy organization dedicated to the exploration of the supernatural. The first entry, an interview with Springtrap, was a massive success, garnering over 13 million views and receiving praise for its detailed animation, slick editing, and shockingly competent voice acting, especially for a Fnaf series. The only controversial aspect was the language. Springtrap drops F-bombs and stuff, and while many found this disturbing and realistic, others felt that it was cringy and awkward, that it just felt out of place in the Fnaf series. Regardless, the video went on to become popular, and it would soon be followed by an interview with Ennard, which featured more excellent voice acting and some truly frightening animation.
I am all, but what am I? Another number that isn't equal to
What is your favorite FNAF character? Mine's, I'm gonna have to say, Freddy.
any of you.
Wait a minute, that's a Slipknot lyric. Alright, well, I guess this FNAF series is now officially metal as f. The next video, an interview with Lefty, is just creepy.
The others are under my protection.
I love the way the light shines out of their one eye in this scene.
But I am very aware.
Lefty is much less verbose than the others, and at times it's unclear if they're even really alive. They often seem to just space out, requiring that the interviewer jolt them awake. Lefty isn't providing the interviewer with any useful information, and they're starting to get frustrated. Suddenly, Lefty stands up, as if to leave.
I don't hate you, but you need to stay out of my way.
After being returned to their seat, Lefty goes into an apparently dormant state. The interviewer, now entirely fed up with the bear, goes to jostle them awake once more when Lefty attacks the guard, escaping their cell and pulling a lever that cuts power to the facility. And if there's one thing we know about the FNAF universe, it's that doors require power to stay closed, and now all of the animatronics are free. Withered Bonnie is interviewed alongside the others, but he seems different. He's more talkative and cooperative with his interrogator, who also seems to be a bit more empathetic to the robotic bunny's horrific predicament.
Curious as to how you'll like this.
Okay, well, if you're that interested, just die. That's how I became like this.
By the time Lefty cuts the power, Withered Bonnie has failed to dispatch his interrogator. It seems that he's grown somewhat fond of him.
Look, this is the part where I'm supposed to kill you, but I'm not really after you, and you're a good bloke.
Thanks.
I do have to go take care of something now, so just hide under the table or something. I don't know.
The Gems guy. Wait, does he even have a name? No, I guess not. Well, in honor of Markiplier, I'm gonna call him Jebediah.
And now we got Jebediah coming up here.
We know you're hovering over that button, but we need your help. We have a better button, we promise. Right on.
Mouse! Yeah!
Jebediah hides under the desk as the animatronics riot, mercilessly slaughtering everyone in the facility. In a callback to his wearing Michael Afton's skin after the events of Sister Location, Ennard wears the body of the guard interviewing Springtrap, and when the latter attempts to kill him,
Is that strong?
when Springtrap comes to, he's surrounded by the cold mechanical remnants of his victims. As Nightmare Bonnie suggested earlier, upon discovering Gem's capture of Springtrap, Lefty and the gang deliberately allowed themselves to be taken in so that they could finally get their revenge. Just as the animatronics are closing in, Springtrap pulls the pin on a grenade he has hidden behind his back. Where he got the grenade is unclear, but whatever. Injured by the explosion, Bonnie lies malfunctioning on the floor, and Jebediah and the newly introduced Major hose him down before having a little chat.
Wouldn't have been so bad about 10 minutes ago.
It's the least I...
Alright guys, that's all I'm going to do for today. I'm going to do part 2 tomorrow since, you know, Saturday. So, yeah. Like, subscribe, and I'm out.